Why is it, when something happens, it is always you three?
Believe me, Professor, I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years.
This is a video that shouldn't exist because I shouldn't have to explain why pedophilia is bad. You should know why. But sadly, we have a bunch of stupid bastards, and the worst thing is they inhabit pretty popular fandoms. Now, I'm not saying if you're a part of this fandom, you're a creep or you're a pedo, but your fandoms do have a bad image. The brony fandom gets it first because they have the most selfish reason for not fixing their self-image. Fanfiction, a site dedicated to, fanfiction of MLP, is littered with a thing called phobcon, which is basically pedophilia for bronies. Now, the reason why most bronies that know this problem exists and don't want to fix it is because they're scared to. Oh, I don't want bronies to look like pedophiles. First of all, fuck the fandom self-image. There are literal pedophiles making fanfiction. You want to solve the problem, you want to actually solve the problem and fix your self-image, then expose these bastards. Run them the hell out. Ban them from fanfiction, for God's sake. The best way to make a fandom look better is some fucking quality control. And I know that's a lot to ask from a fandom that started the bronalysis community, but come the fuck on. Then you have the anime community. The anime community is just stupid about this topic. You have people like Giga that anytime they see anime fans, obsessed with a new loli, he's like, oh, those rascals. Oh, those rascals. No, Giga, those are pedophiles. Stop making it look like less of a problem. One of the most popular anime shows out there has a scene where there are two underage toddlers. Okay, one's a dragon, but it still looks like a toddler, getting severely too close together. I'd show the scene, but I've seen it too many times, and I don't want to see it again. If you really want to look for it, look it up, but please don't, for your own health. And yes, I know what happened to the studio that made it. That's fucked up. I have all sympathies, but there's no excusing this bullshit. But dude, you have to understand, Japan is a different culture. Great, in some countries I can smoke some meth. That doesn't mean I should start smoking meth from other countries here. All you're telling me is that you found a legal way to get your rocks off. And believe it or not, the person with the best image is shockingly enough the furries. At least when they find a pedophile, they're like, holy shit, we gotta stamp this down, and you see a lot of furries doing it, but it's still there, we need to stomp on it down harder. But there's a few excuses that are popularly used by the creeps in this fandom. Well, it's not real, guys. Hey, dumbasses, Art of Blackface wasn't real, but guess what? It's still racist. Hey, maybe it actually stops real pedophiles. First of all, it is real pedophilia, you dumbass. And second of all, anytime I have asked for proof of this, I've been shown none. So best case scenario, there's a less shittier version of pedophilia out there that's still bad. And worst case scenario, the most plausible one, is that you get dumbasses who look at this and think, oh, well, I guess that's normal. I guess I'll just do that. And then they'll get over defensive about it and act like, I was born this way. No, you fucking weren't. You chose to do that. There is no excuses for this kind of bullshit. This is obviously laziness, obviously making excuses not to confront the major issues in your fandoms because, oh no, then we'll look bad. Bitch, it's too late. You already look bad. The best thing you can do now is to stop the problem from getting worse. Anime community, stop supporting anime that glorifies pedophilia. Oh, but she's 100 years old. Shut the fuck up. It still has the body of a child, you moron. Brony fandom, get your shit together and regulate femfiction more. God knows you don't want another fucking toon critic. But if you do see another toon critic, tell me so I can mock them. And remember to blast their ass. Show them off to the world and say, hey, look at this piece of shit. Fucking get him. And furries, start curb stomping some motherfuckers, for God's sake. I mean, your self-image will always be bad because people don't like people that are proud of themselves and, like to have fun, but, why should you even give a shit about self-image? Hey, here's a tip. People are always gonna find you weird or kind of like losers, but guess what? Maybe you should stop fucking considering what they're saying and, solve the actual problems, the serious problems, the pedophiles in your community. Those are real problems, not self-fucking image. Oh, and recently I found out that animation studios apparently have a problem with their artists, writers, or whatever the fuck just saying, yeah, this is okay. It's okay to jack off the fictional little gal. The culture of the internet and how, this porn is okay has made it where these sick fucks are working in animation for children. If these fandoms cannot fix this problem, then they do not deserve to exist, and I hope they cease existing if they can't fix this major fucking problem, or at least try. Start a fucking hashtag over something that isn't stupid and do something!